So this week they tried to cancel KSI and also have tried to name him a transphobic. Wow. Yes guys, your boy Andrew Star 11. Listen, that's what we're running with.
Andrew Star 11. It's your boy Shegs, SHAJJ.
And you know where it is, guys. As always, make sure you smash the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, and like the video and share it. Just share it. It's free.
Sharing is the new thing as well.
Listen, it's free. Today we are talking about KSI because the big news is that he's had to apologize for supposedly being accused, tagged, dubbed transphobic. Now, if you're wondering what the story is and how that's happened, I'm gonna run through this as quick as possible. So let's get straight into what happened. So Youngblood, this UK, have you heard of him?
UK? I haven't heard of him.
He's actually UK songwriter, that's what he goes by. I didn't actually know of him, but he puts out on Insta that he's releasing a song with KSI. When he did that, like Twitter just blew up. Like they weren't happy because basically Youngblood is a big advocate for bisexual relationships. In an interview, alternative star Youngblood opened up about his sexual identity, saying that he prefers not to think of himself in terms of labels. I'll just put out there I'm heterosexual, just putting that out there. Just letting you guys know. Loads of people not happy about it because they believe KSI is transphobic. Now, one of these tweets reads, "We are all very excited about this Dom." His name's actually Dom. "You have to listen to us. You cannot just pretend that this is a safe place for all of us when you invite to collaborate with a transphobic and racist." Another one read, "Lil Huffy is a racist, KSI is transphobic." And I think one of the other people is an abuser, but I'm not sure who.
Who's the other person that featured in the track again?
Polo G. So, what do you think about that so far?
Well, you've got KSI, who actually is decided to work with this artist that is LGBTQ. He is working with this person, and yet he's being accused of being transphobic. I feel like the first thing that we need to do is actually find out the definition of what's transphobic. Because for me, I feel like it's along the sides of showing prejudice or, you know, showing hatred to somebody that is within that community.
Transphobic. Having or showing a dislike or prejudice against transsexual or transgender people.
I even said the word prejudice.
That's mad. That's actually said it. So obviously, seeing all of this, KSI got dragged into it. And he actually replied back to one of the people who tweeted, you know, about him being transphobic, saying, "How am I transphobic?" Pretty straightforward. He got a few replies. So someone replied saying, "We have all seen KSI's transphobic remarks, and as someone who is trans, I can personally feel hurt about these things. Tranny is a slur." The same person who put that tweet out also put this out. So it's an example of where they believe KSI is being transphobic.
Okay. Is this even KSI's voice?
No, I don't believe it's his voice. He doesn't sound like KSI.
I don't get it. Maybe he typed it out and it's saying it. I don't know, but even still.
There was also a second video that came out.
Wait, that's just a woman. Yeah. Fam, this shit's got appeared to me. Oh my god, that's outrageous.
I mean, I know there's gonna be someone that says, "Oh yeah, I'm not part of the community, so I have no right to say that something is transphobic or not." I don't see what's transphobic there.
So that's a side video. A guy he's never seen before has come on, and he's obviously got a bit. Now I feel like he's commenting on the fact that
he's got a bit.
Guy, although he's a woman turned a guy, or what?
So a woman that's turned into a guy.
A woman that's turned into a guy. He had more. He had more facial hair than KSI. That's all he's commenting on.
If anything, I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, I don't feel like he's outright, like, I don't feel like if he met him, he was gonna, like, you know, be rude to him or see, I'm even struggling. This is the thing, it's, you know,
that's the thing, because you can't even say anything because you don't know what.
He might want to actually want to be called as she. You just don't know.
Right? It's hard as.
He then, after that, seeing all of that, he's then replied, "Hold up, people actually think I'm transphobic." Because the amount of comments, there were so many comments, like people from the LGBT community, the transsexual community saying, "Yo, this brother is just a wrong one."
So like, they
wanted to cancel KSI. He wrote an apology. This is an apology. "My bad for saying tranny and other transgender slurs. Honestly, didn't even know they were slurs. I know now though. Man's educating himself." What do you think about that?
I mean, he's realised that he might have offended someone. And
Okay, it would have been a shorter video if that was the case.
Oh wow. Well,
KSI apologizes for saying tranny. Also, KSI uses the word tranny to apologize for saying tranny. Welcome to 2021. 2021.
You're now apologizing for being in trouble for something, and yet that's still a problem. So, what would you have wanted him to do?
Like, I get what you're saying, that he's apologizing for the word.
Yeah.
What do you want him to put there? Asterisk, 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 and make us work out what the word is. He then deletes that tweet and then replies to this girl who said, "You misgendered a trans person in a More Sidemen vid and have said the T slur." He then replied, "Did it even mean is misgender, lol. Just said that the person had a better beard than me, that's all. And I honestly didn't even know that tranny was a bad word. What's the correct term to use? My bad for saying transgender slurs. Honestly, didn't even know they were slurs. I know now though. I'm not allowed to use the word tranny anymore. But I just thought that tranny was a short version of the word transsexual or transgender.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Honestly, I didn't know. Again, educate. It has been used in a negative way in some sense, but at the same time, it's just, I thought like it was literally just a shortened version.
That's what I thought. There was a comment that actually cracks me up. This guy, Dara J. Yogs, tweeted, "Oh my word, some of you are so woke, it's actually utterly pathetic. Difference between saying the word by mistake and being genuinely transphobic. How did a generation that grew up on South Park and Family Guy get so offended by everything?"
I've seen someone say that as well. Like, it's so true. We literally watch South Park, Family Guy, all of these kind of shows. American Dad. There's so many of them. We watch all of these things, and everyone is so sensitive and so. Oh my gosh, how can you say that?
South Park was brutal.
I'm so confused. He's understood that he shouldn't use the T word. I'm over gonna use it now.
Use it.
Why are you so bothered? Why do you want to ruin his career? In fact, this whole thing stems from the fact that he's trying to work with someone. So isn't he promoting even?
Exactly. And if you think about it, Shiggs, how many urban artists in the UK would work with that guy? They probably wouldn't. They wouldn't. Part of it, but KSI has actually stepped out. One, being black, let's be honest. Being black, not necessarily his kind of group of people that he would necessarily collab with, and he has done that. Regardless of whether he feels like his own community won't like it or not, he's stepped out to work with it. So who knows?
It is a bit mad.
But guys, man, as always, let us know your thoughts on this. Like, I think we've made it pretty much clear. We don't feel like he's transphobic. We don't believe like he did it intentionally to to make people feel awkward at all. And personally, I don't think he misgendered that person. I just think he was just genuinely saying that, wow, you've got a better beard than me.
That's it.
It's not hard to beat me.
No way.
Don't even try that. This guy didn't have a beard last year. That's what I'm gonna say. He did not have a beard.
Turkey. You guys keep subscribing so I can complete the...
Make sure you smash the subscribe button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below in regards to the whole KSI transphobic thing. We don't feel like it was needed for people to try and cancel him or anything like that. But yeah, until next time, peace.